Today, we're gonna teach you how to get a harder shot, but without going to the gym to get thighs like an Olympic weightlifter, but simply by improving your shooting technique. We'll go through 5 stages of the shot to teach you how to shoot with more venom. But before we start, let me clear up a common misconception that you're gonna hear from more or less every high-level player out there. Shooting with power doesn't come only from having big leg muscles. Of course, they help, but it's mostly about your technique. So get that locked down, and then you can start working on those impressive thigh muscles that you can flex on the beach at a later point, if you're into that sort of thing. The first step is the run-up, which is important because it gives you momentum. And in shooting, momentum matters quite a lot. Look at it this way, if you're standing completely still, it's pretty difficult getting any sort of power on the shot simply by swinging your leg. But if you instead approach the ball with a good amount of speed and forward-facing motion and momentum, generating said power is a lot easier. So what you want to do is take 4 or 5 good steps back, give yourself a bit of an angle compared to where you want to shoot, and then you approach the ball with wide steps at a good amount of speed, but without losing your balance, like this. Power. Next step to focus on is when you plant your standing foot, because it's actually pretty important when it comes to your shooting power. So the stronger you can plant down your standing foot, the more power and force you're going to be able to generate. So go out and practice running up towards the ball and then really planting your standing foot with a lot of force and energy to make a stable base and connect it between your body and the ground with as much power as possible at the point of impact with the ball. And also remember to use your arms for balance to make the motion as smooth as possible. Then you want to focus on setting up your body for the actual shot. And here it's important to focus on getting a solid, strong backswing of your shooting foot and also the right forward swing. So what you want to focus on here is to really swing your leg up high in the kicking motion with a lot of power. And then subsequently, you want to tighten your muscles a little bit and guide the leg forward in a more natural motion. So don't tighten up the muscles and really make a powerful, forced forward motion off your foot. Let it fall naturally, let gravity do its job to make the motion more smooth and the power transfer more efficient. Now, I used to practice this by standing on one leg and really giving myself the feel of letting the leg fall naturally. And it is a bit weird at first, but once you get used to the feeling, you can definitely tell that it makes some sort of a difference. But now we can't postpone it any longer, the strike itself. Now here I always try to hit the ball just below the dead center of it to give the ball a slightly rising motion, but also to avoid any unnecessary spin, to give it the most straight, powerful flight possible. And also my old attacking coach told me to kind of visualize the flight pattern of where I want the ball to go and then trace it back to see how I need to angle my foot and my run up and determine where and which angle I need to hit just below the dead center on the ball from. Very efficient. Now at the point of impact between foot and ball, try to hit the ball on the hard top part of the instep to really use the natural hardness of the bone to generate as much juice as you possibly can. And also remember to flex your foot and lock your ankle to really give you the most solid, stable base for the power transfer from foot to ball as you possibly can. Last, you want to look at your follow-through, which also directly impacts the flight pattern and power of your shot. Now, if we look at the knuckleball shot, it has a very short and sudden stop on the follow-through. But if you want to generate as much power as possible, you want to have a powerful, straight, and very direct follow-through that kind of makes sure your foot goes completely through the ball and drives the ball on. And only when you're 100% sure that the ball has left your foot, you can start swinging it across your body like you would normally do. So remember, it's not all about those impressive thigh muscles when it comes to getting a harder shot, but equally much about your technique. So remember, 1, get a good, powerful, fast run-up. 2, make sure you plant your support foot with a lot of force. 3, get a powerful backswing, but don't force the forward swing. 4, hit the center of the ball, use the top part of the instep and flex and lock your ankle. And 5, get a good, powerful, straight and clean follow through. And then just go train, train, train. Remember that my way isn't necessarily the final way, so it's all about you finding the right technique for you to improve your shot power. And then if you train with a lot of dedication, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see an improvement relatively quickly. So good luck. So that's shooting with more power sorted. Kind of, at least. Remember that football is a holistic game, so getting stronger and more powerful muscular thighs is gonna help you in getting more power, shooting better, and with more accuracy. But what's your best tip for shooting with power? You should let us know in the comment section right down below. And then also don't forget that if you want a pair of these brand new crisp Tiempo Legend 7s, you can go and cop them if you follow the link and go to unisports.com right over there. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to go subscribe with the notifications on, of course, to make us very happy and see all our latest videos the second they drop. And finally, go learn to improve your overall football game by watching the playlist right down there. With that said, I'm signing off. Cheerio.